men and women, we invest differently.
Yeah.
And that's
Definitely.
because if a man is bringing covering to a woman, bringing the home, he is providing and securing, which the woman doesn't, if you're talking traditionally, the woman doesn't bring that to the relationship, then it's kind of like, okay, if he steps out and if we understand that it doesn't make it okay, but if you understand that guys can separate emotions from sex, like guys can have sex like going for a workout at the gym. Like it doesn't mean anything to them.
That's crazy to me.
It's true. And obviously for most women,
there's some women now that can do that.
Yeah, true. I think a woman who's naturally inclined that way, I think, is the exception. From what I've seen, a lot of women who do that and go through that phase, it's cope for something, as in like they're using sex to feel loved, unfortunately. And it gives them that validation. And so because they've, if you're a woman, if you offer easy sex, you're going to get men's attention.
Yeah, a lot of it, apparently.
But I think there's that understanding that because men and women invest differently, it's like, okay, well, if he's showing up in the amazing ways in the relationship, maybe I can let this slide. I'm not saying it's okay, but I think a lot of women do. Guys, we're not the same. Because we don't require you to provide or protect for us, we're like, sexual loyalty is like the bare minimum.
There's not many men that would stay after.
No.
I've known a few to stay after.
I think it's a terrible idea.
It's not many. It really isn't many.
If you're loving this episode and these kinds of conversations, then I want to give you something. We recently launched the Kits Angels community. This is a sisterhood for women who are tired of what the dating scene has given them and are ready to take their love lives to the next level. It's a space for you as a woman to not be alone in your journey to love, where we learn, talk, and share our experiences as part of a strong sisterhood, with some leadership and guidance from yours truly, of course. Not to mention never before seen videos from me on how I've led dozens of women to meeting great men. And so as a thank you for watching this episode, I'm giving you a month's membership completely complimentary on me. Just click the Kits Angels link below, and when you join the group, message me the code phrase Angels Podcast and I will pay for your membership. Now back to the episode.
It sounds bad, and everyone's situation is different. I've not been in that situation, at least knowingly so, right? I don't know any ex of mine who has cheated on me. But I think for a man, I think if she's, because here's the thing, generally speaking, a guy can still love a woman and still sleep with someone else.
Yeah.
I think if a woman's in a relationship and she cheats with someone out, emotionally, she is clocked out.
Do you think a guy can love more than one woman?
Yeah.
And sleep with both women?
Yes.
It's crazy to me.
Do you know what's mad?
That's so crazy.
Here's the thing, right? I was watching something yesterday, and I always try and stay as objective and unbiased, right? But this whole kind of like monogamy thing, the concept of monogamy, it's, as far as human history go, it's really new. It's only like the past few hundred years.
Really?
Yeah, like the deal between like males and females, men and women, it used to be, okay, as a woman, I'll provide for you, I'll protect for you, right? In exchange for that, because I want to know that the offspring are mine, you cannot sleep with anyone else. But it wasn't about that for me, because I was providing and protecting, right? That used to be the deal for men, right? Or what I should say, for men who had a lot of resources and they were able to provide and protect more than one woman, right? So that used to be the deal. This whole thing of men being monogamous, it's a really new concept. Now, I do believe that monogamy is better for society.
Yeah.
It is better. It does serve society better rather than having a small percentage of guys who have all the women. It's not good for society on a societal level, but it is new. And so the whole idea of like a man being monogamous is, I mean, it even says in the Bible, in the Quran, in Islam, in Christianity, that as a man, if you can look after more than one woman, provide and protect them for more than one woman, like there's permission to do so.
I think they have to be a certain way with the women though, don't they? They have to look after them. They can't be
100%.
disrespecting them and stuff like that.
No. And that's the thing. It was never like, and this is the difference. I'm referring I'm referencing scripture here. It wasn't like, okay, you can have a wife and you can go mess around with this woman, that woman. No, that's not what it was.
It's wives.
It was wives.
Yeah.
So if you're going to have more than one woman, you're taking care of this woman and you're being there for her. You're taking care of this woman and you're being there for her, etc. And so anything, for example, that anything that the first wife had, the second and third wife had to have as well.
Yes.
So if you provide a home for her, you need to provide a home for this one and this one. If you provide kids and you protect her, you have to do the same. And of course, so this was a reflection for men of means, right? Who were able to do that.
That's a lot of work. That's got to be a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. I don't think I would do that. I'll be honest. I don't know.
That's got to be a lot of work.
I don't know if I could have 2 wives.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could
that's
do
a
that.
lot.
It is a lot.
Just think how much you have to invest into one person. It's a lot.
I know. Would you ever have... I'm asking this because you look amazing for your age, 42, but I've talked to a lot of older women where they'll have like their hubby, but they'll have like a boyfriend who's like younger. Would you ever do that?
What do you mean? Like at the same time?
Yeah.
No. No. No, absolutely not.
See it?
No, I can't sleep with more than one person at the same time. That's just not going to happen.
Wow, fellas watching this, they'll be proposing to you for sure.
No, they're probably going to say cap, but it's no. There's no cap here.
No cap here.
I'm loyal to people that don't even deserve to be loyal to.
Oh,
but really, I'm being loyal to myself. That's it.
Yeah.
Because it's not in my personality. It's not in my desire.
Yeah.
Doesn't appeal to me whatsoever.
Yeah. Have you ever met a guy where you've been like just super drawn to him because he's just really attractive? He's just your type down to a T.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
On a physical level.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
You don't have to tell us if you don't want to, but I'm going to ask.
What happened?
She's lying. She's making up a lie. You can see she knows what happened, but she's making up a lie right now. She's like, how much do I disclose?
What happened is... I don't even know what happened.
Yeah,
it's
do.
all a blur.
You're lying.
It's all a blur.
Did you meet him out and
I
about?
don't know. Yeah.
She's getting shy now. You see that? She's busting. What?
Feel under pressure, Kit. I thought we were friends.
We are friends. Was this recent?
Wow.
It was recent. How recent are we talking?
I'm not even saying it's recent.
You didn't have to say it.
I would say women can become attached to someone.
Wait, we are. We're switching the topic here. Where we go, Rachel? Go on.
Because I will always tell the truth, and the truth is making me a little bit uncomfortable.
Okay. Well, listen, you don't have to share if you don't want to. So if you don't want to share, that's fine.
But he wants me to. Look at his face.
You don't have to. But okay, so what I would say is this. Did you apply different rules to him than you did for...
Definitely. 100%.
You see, Rachel?
Like, it's really bad.
So
it's not really bad.
Here's the thing. And I have so much love for you.
Oh, gosh.
But the guys watching this, they'll be like, see, they make different rules based on what you are. So this whole thing of you have to talk for 3 months, 7 months before we meet on a date, it's all cap. It's just because you didn't like it.
I was hugely attracted to him and I made him wait before.
But you said you applied different rules to this other guy.
This is the guy that I was in a relationship with.
Right. But yeah, you apply different rules because he was just that guy for you.
In the sense of things got a bit messy. And usually there'd be a clean break. But there's always been that draw kind of thing.
I see. Do you think that for a lot of women, kind of like on that, do you think there's always that one guy that they were with that will always have that, I don't want to say that pull on her, but will always have a level to be able to pull on her? And I don't mean pull on her like if she's with someone, he could like pull her away. But I mean as in, she'll always have something there for him. Even if she decides to be with someone else, even if she knows, okay, we can't work, but
I think it's changeable. I think it is changeable.
Okay.
Because I had that with my long-term partner. Like,
of course, yeah.
Literally, we were together. We started dating when I was 14 till I was 18.
Yeah.
And then we had a 7-year gap. And then we got back together, and we was together for something like, I don't know, over 10 years or something. So I always thought I'd be drawn back to him, but there's zero desire for that anymore. Zero. Like, and anyone that would know us growing up would think that we're always going to end up together.
Sure.
We were like it's them, but they're meant to be together. And there's
It's Ross and Rachel.
Yeah.
Is his name Ross?
Exactly. No.
Oh, damn it.
No.
Yeah. I hear that.
But funny enough, I would have agreed until now, until the last 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
What changed?
He misbehaved. So we had been in a long-term relationship. He's a singer. He travels the world singing. And he is what I would call a high-value man.
Sure.
He is.
Yeah.
But I think he went through a phase and he was unrecognizable for about 6 months. And we ended the relationship, like the whole time we were together, we would say to each other, we never argue, we get on so well, the whole time. And then that last 6 months happened.
Okay.
And he was like a different person. And he was singing abroad in like the Maldives. He ended up cheating. Obviously, because we had a family together, I was like, look, let's work this out, kind of thing.
Yeah, of course.
It didn't work out. It never did work out. We tried for a little while. And then when we separated, funny enough, about 2 weeks, and I was like, okay. For 2 weeks, I was distraught about it. Then I was fine. And it was because I'd been sitting there really like toxic, thinking of things of wanting to hurt him, wanting to do this, wanting to do that. And then I thought, no, I actually need to forgive him for what he done. Not to him, just in my mind.
It's for you.
I never told him I forgave him.
Sure.
I told myself.
Yes,
it was like this epiphany. I was at home and I was doing this DIY because when we broke up, I changed everything. I knocked walls down. I did like change the whole house because I wanted it to be mine.
Yeah, of course.
And still doing it now. Like it to be finished at one point. Yeah, so basically I was like getting these tiles off the wall, and then I just thought, this anger and all of these feelings that I'm harbouring are only hurting me. They're not hurting him.
True.
He's gone off and he's living this life. And yes, he was temporarily a bad person. No, I wouldn't even say a bad person. He made some bad choices. Yeah. And that really made me look at him different and his value, obviously.
Sure.
But I just had to forgive him. And actually, it was like a weight lifted. Yeah. I could start enjoying life again. Yeah. I could like co-parent with him fine. We co-parent really well. Like there's never any issues if we need to help each other out with anything. But as I said, there's zero desire to go back anywhere. Yeah. Any of that. So, and I do now think he is a high value man. I appreciate him. He is amazing with the kids. He is all these really good things, but zero desire there. It's gone. Yeah. That may be because I've had that other person that I was with that I'm drawn to. I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. It's so true. When we forgive people, we forgive them for ourselves. It's not actually for them.
Yeah, it wasn't him at all.
It's to let go of that energy.
And it made me feel so much better when I did that. Yeah. It was like I just was a different person. Could be happy again, could be normal. Yeah, of course. Made a big difference.
I wanna ask, because I think a lot of guys have this question to do with, because you went through those 2 weeks where of course you were distraught, but you were like, how can I get back at him? How do I do this and stuff?
I was toxic for 2 weeks, for sure.
And this might be a generalization, but I don't think that happens with guys a lot, but I think guys experience that with women a lot, where like if things don't go well or whatever, it's like afterwards there's this energy for her to be vindictive towards him because of how she's feeling, right? And I understand, when you're, if you're emotional, you're hurting, I understand that. But I don't feel like we see that in guys. And I guess guys always ask the question, because I think this is a lot of guys' fear to do with like marriage, long-term commitment. like putting a woman in a position in his life where she can really hurt him. Because I think guys fear if something goes wrong, because no one's perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys can make a mistake. Maybe she's crazy, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? But I think a lot of guys have a fear that if I put her in a position in my life where she can really hurt me, and what guys see is that women being vindictive after the fact because they are hurting, they go, I'm not going to take that risk. And I think it can put a lot of guys off marriage, long-term commitment.
But it was a behaviour from him that resulted, because I wasn't acting that way. I actually tried to make things work.
100%.
So I wasn't being vindictive after the event.
Yes.
I was trying,
Yeah. But I think you're the exception now.
And I do think I'm an exception, because there's a lot of women out there that carry that on for years, forever.
Yeah.
And I think it's really wrong, and I think it benefits no one.
Yes.
Not yourself.
Girls will do that with girls.
Yeah.
With their ex-friends.
Yeah.
But I think and correct me if I'm wrong if you've seen it, but I've seen guys who they've been cheated on.
Mm-hmm.
They go, the relationship is over, but they can be hurting, but they're not like, I need to get back at her. I need to screw her some way. They don't do that. I've only ever seen that on the woman's side.
I'm trying to think if I've seen it.
If you have, tell me.
I
think
not
guys
really.
ask why.
I think
Where's
a
that
man
come from?
knows that actually silence is the most hurtful thing ever.
Indifference, yeah.
And women want to be like, oh, but this, but that, And I wasn't necessarily like that, but inside I felt I was raging.
Of course.
I was raging.
Hope you really enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full episode where that clip is from, then I want you to click right here where you can watch the full episode. And if you're ready to claim your man today, enroll in my program below, and I'll see you there. Wishing you an amazing day.